We've got some breaking news now in the traffic department. We want to check in with Tyra with a closer look at that crash in Everett right now.
Yeah, taking a look right now, breaking here, southbound I-5 in the Everett area near 77th Street Southeast. This is near exit 189. Washington State Patrol confirming that this was a fatal crash. Somebody got hit by a car earlier this morning. So right now, that emergency response presence has 3 right-hand lanes blocked. Traffic really only getting by slowly there on the left-hand side of the freeway, only 1 lane open.
And back to that breaking news that Tyra was just talking about out of Everett now. Our photographer just arriving on the scene with our KOMO 4 drone to give us a different vantage point of that really bad crash, which is a deadly crash involving a pedestrian on I-5 southbound at Highway 526. So this kind of in the corner of your screen there kind of gives you a look at the crash scene itself and kind of the aftermath. And this kind of spreads quite a good distance here as he kind of pans off to the right. We've just reached out to the State Patrol to try to get some more information about exactly what happened here. But as Tyra has been showing you, this crash and the response blocking still several lanes there and creating miles-long backups, which have stretched to about 6 miles at this point, really at the start of the morning commute on your Thursday morning. So we're working to learn exactly what prompted this. But again, this involved a pedestrian. We understand the pedestrian was killed. As he zooms here, you can kind of get a look at some of those flashing lights from the state troopers and the police that are currently on scene. It appears that 1 lane in the left-hand side there of the southbound lane still getting by there. But boy, what a mess this has been in Snohomish County this morning, with several lanes still blocked as troopers investigate and piece this all together.
Right now, we're getting our first look at new video showing the aftermath of a deadly police chase and crash in King County. This was the scene around 7:30 this morning along Airport Way South. State Patrol says this started when troopers tried to stop the driver of a Jeep with expired tabs. Investigators say the driver refused to stop and at one point even rammed a trooper's car.
Shortly after that, the vehicle was seen traveling well over 100 miles an hour, where it struck a light pole and rolled. And unfortunately, we do have 1 occupant of the vehicle deceased at the scene, and a 2nd occupant was transported to Harborview Medical Center.
Troopers were not chasing the Jeep at the time it crashed. The driver could now be charged with vehicular homicide. Troopers tell us nobody else was hurt. We're also getting new information about a high-speed police chase that ended with a crash in Kent between Highway 167 and the West Valley Highway. Puget Sound Fire says the suspect hit another car head-on, causing that vehicle to burst into flames. And now here's a closer look at the aftermath of that. We're told all 5 people in those cars were treated for minor injuries and taken to the hospital. We're still waiting to hear if police have taken any of them into custody. We'll also let you know what prompted that chase in the first place as soon as we find out more.